First pitch of the at-bat. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. On the ground up the middle. Backhanded. And reined in, one away.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Gregor Blanco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Gregor Blanco.
First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that sooner or later somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Markakis has a play. 2 gone.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Digging in now, Denard Span. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Inciarte moves over, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Back here in San Francisco. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Javier Lopez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing. Michael Bourne will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a beat on it. He's got it one away.
The pitcher, number 37, Matt Whistler.
Matt Whistler ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Heading out toward shallow right. On the move is Pence. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Not much more to say here. I mean, this has just been an awful performance from these guys, top to bottom. They can't hit the ball, they can't catch the ball, and they can't throw the ball. Nothing has gone right. They got to be thinking, this one, it can't end soon enough.
And there's the fastball from Lopez. It's strike one.
Yeah, and you got to be careful that you don't go up there helping them out, especially if you get that feeling that they're trying to work around you.
The 0-1 delivery. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike three. And that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they're still in control. Joe Panik will start the inning for San Francisco with Hunter Pence to follow on deck.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Hunter Pence stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to second base, this could be two. Ibar for one. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And it's the double play ball that bites them again. This is the third time now that they've hit into one so far. and you're just not going to win many ball games if you keep shooting yourself in the foot like that.
Buster Posey will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Markakis shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Freddie Freeman will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Tap foul at home plate. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And this has been his problem all night long. Just keeps going after pitches that he should be watching.
Ready on 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Nick Markakis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Markakis.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Third baseman number 13.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Adonis Garcia will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. There is Crawford. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Tyler Flowers strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Hot shot to third. Duffy is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 8 and the Giants 0. Matt Duffy will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why you can't get these final 6 outs.
Freeman is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
1 gone here in the Giants half of the 8th, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Out in front of it, strike 1. One out, nobody on. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
And he just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Brandon Crawford will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll take. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1 the count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A little bouncer. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park. Jace Peterson will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Peterson.
First pitch on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Peterson is retired, and there's one away.
Number 2, Michael Bourne.
Michael Bourne gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And that's offered at and missed by Bourne as he falls quickly behind here. 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Matt Wisler steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pence on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as the lead holds at 8-0. Angel Pagan will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far. So, quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Eight, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bourne is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Kelby Tomlinson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Kelby Tomlinson.
Line down the left field line. Hooking just foul by a matter of inches that time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. and he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he'll hit a ground ball here to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives him a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, base hit. And this is going to be off the wall now for Markakis out there. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he's going to wind up being 2 outs shy of the shutout as they finally get to him for a run here in the ninth. But I have a feeling this is going to wind up being too little, too late.
This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
On his way to pitch number 100. In there at the knees, strike 1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Braves are winners here, 8-2. Good night from San Francisco.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 1 man on base. For the Giants, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.